Hi, I'm Chandler Carranza, Category Manager for Fine Wine and Good Spirits, bringing you September's Cocktail of the Month, the Evan Williams Old Fashioned. Bourbon has been named America's native spirit since 1964, and Congress deemed September National Bourbon Heritage Month in 2007. Even though bourbon is famous for being made in Kentucky, Pennsylvania has a direct influence on the history of this spirit. After the Whiskey Rebellion, George Washington offered settlements and incentives to the rebels to move into the western portion of Virginia. Governor Thomas Jefferson also offered these rebels lands in Kentucky County, provided that they built a permanent structure and that they farmed corn on these lands. All of this resulted in the whiskey production of America to shift from using the rye grain grown in Pennsylvania to the corn that was grown in Kentucky. Evan Williams built and opened the first commercial distillery in 1783 in Louisville, Kentucky. But rather than we go through another history lesson, the folks at Evan Williams are offering a 2-night trip to a PA resident with our latest sweepstakes. This is going to allow you to go to the brand new multi-million-dollar facility opening up the fall of 2013 called the Evan Williams Bourbon Experience in Louisville, Kentucky. You can go to our website or to your local store to find out more details and official rules. Now that we know a little bit more about Evan Williams and the bourbon, let's get to making this cocktail. First, we're going to take our old-fashioned glass here, and we're going to add a teaspoon of sugar, or that would be 2 sugar cubes, a dash of bitters, and this is where we're going to deviate a little bit from the classic old-fashioned. Normally, you're just going to use orange zest and muddle to release the oils there of the orange zest. However, we're going to add an entire orange wedge and also a cherry in here with a splash of water. Now all that we're going to do is muddle this. Instead of doing it lightly to release oils, we're actually going to make an entire paste of this. It will take a little bit longer than your normal muddling process. Now if you don't have a muddler readily available, you can use the back of a wooden spoon that will be just as effective in the muddling here. Now once we're done here, all we need to do is just add some ice into our glass. And then we're going to add 1.5 ounces of Evan Williams Bourbon. Going to give this just a little stir. And now all we're going to do to garnish is we're going to use another orange wedge here. We'll add a cherry onto the top. And then we'll also add just a twist of lemon. You can find this recipe and more at finewineandgoodspirits.com. While online, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. As always, please enjoy responsibly.